Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative, and today we're taking another look at the ThinkPlus Lenovo earbuds. And this has been something that people have been asking about, and this is actually, the only reason why I'm doing this is because the response to the first video did incredibly well. I do like to do experience reviews on how products are, but this is not something I necessarily would have done unless the response was different. It was any less than this. But let's go and take a look at these again. So this is the case. I got them in black, and if you notice here, I'm actually wearing them right now. I'm listening to music because I want to get into the vibe, into how these things sound, and also I'm just trying to compare them because for me, I wear AirPods Pro Generation 2. Those things have the most amazing sound ever. They're a significant step over the Generation 1s, and you can tell immediately. So just off the bat, I'm listening to Donnie Trumpet in the Social Experience right now at maybe about 1/4 of the volume. And I can hear you guys here. This has no transparency mode or noise cancellation, so I can tell that there's something in my ear right now. So it's dampening my voice. I feel like I have to speak up a little bit just to kind of get over that. And then if I turn that off, I still have it a little bit dampened, but it's not like an airtight seal. I'll show you the little earbuds exactly here in a moment. But I've been using these on and off. They have been great. For what they are, the price that I paid on TEMU, that was amazing. Now I want to continue by saying not sponsored by this at all, but what I've seen is a lot of people have been seeing TEMU ads and Wish ads based off this video. And if you know anything about the monetization on YouTube, is you get some ad revenue from that. So while I'm not sponsored by TEMU or Wish, it seems like a lot of you guys are buying things off whatever that Google recommended advertising is, and it's just shooting this up. These kind of like storefronts are just really addictive. But what I have to say is after getting these, I did make another purchase on TEMU, and it literally was just like the worst garbage that I've ever gotten. And it's not that it is bad products being made. I looked at inexpensive things just to go. I got one of those jaw clenching things. It was kind of like, it was exactly what it's supposed to be. It was fine. I got a basketball net that would fit on the back of a backpack, so you could actually, I bike and stuff, I could just keep the ball on the outside, I don't have to hold it with me, and I can go biking, and that was simply it, very thin. And I got this, I think 201 video game emulator. These are things I don't need whatsoever. I didn't need to get them in the first place. It was just because I had kind of a good experience with this, and most people paying the price that I paid for this, which I think was it under $2 or something. It was incredible for what these are. Bluetooth headphones. Now you can find these because, sorry, I was gonna say you can find other Bluetooth earbuds in a lot of places. And for example, if you go to Five Below, it used to be, that store used to be, and it kind of still is, the place that everybody found their inexpensive earbuds first. That was not from a Wish or a TEMU or an Alibaba. This was the first time I could go into a store and get something for, I think even now you can get Bluetooth earbuds or a Bluetooth headphones in general, maybe with a wire, for about $5.55 or $8, or you can get something for about $10. I know their stuff goes up to $15 right now, but I would say this is better quality than the others. I'm gonna go back to listening to music here because I want to remember the soundscape. So it still is not as good as the first generation's AirPods Pro, and that's saying something just because that's at the time $250 item. Right now you can get it for less because there's a new generation, but I'm even comparing this to regular AirPods. And let me just pause in here, listen for a sec. This is at 1/4. I'm gonna go all the way up to 1/3. I would say it has a nice bass, but there is something, it's not tinny, because a lot of the Bluetooth earbuds that I've been listening to, if they're bad, they're really tinny and there's no bass. This just feels like it doesn't have power. Like I can't feel the bass. It's not like AirPods Pro Generation 2 where you can feel the bass. It's just like, it's good quality, it's there, but if I go up to like half, it's still good. And even at 3/4, which I went up to there for a little bit, it is still listenable. It is perfectly fine. I'm really impressed by this, but I would only say get this, what is it, the ThinkPlus Lenovo earbuds. I would say only get this if it's maybe under $15. Under $15, it is a good deal. And getting it on TEMU, I have to say, be careful because my secondary package that I got was delayed. They gave me like a $5 credit. I've never gone back and bought anything from them again. So that's just kind of like something, maybe I'll use that one day. That's probably expired by now. But just know you'll get a credit, and do you really want to buy something else? I would say really don't get a few small little things. Get just maybe an item that kind of pushes you over the shipping minimum and just stick with that, and you'll be fine, hopefully, with that. Because both times they did deliver. I just have to say they did deliver in a timely manner, and I was pleasantly just surprised with this and kind of okay, but I never should have gotten the other stuff just to begin with. But anyway, it's great. And I do have to say, these ones, wait. I always forget how to use these because I throw the manual, but these have a kind of not a soft, but a matte patch on them because they are kind of shiny earbuds. And double tap, that went to the next song. Wait, let's see here. One tap. Wait. Double tap on the left pauses it. Triple tap goes to the previous song. And of course, triple tap goes here. So 1, 2, 3, next song, 1, 2, 3, previous song, 1, 2, pause. Okay, I understood that. 3 to go to the next song, 3 to go back, and double to pause in both, right? Yep. And I believe, and I'm going to try this one more time, I swipe up or down, and that raises the volume. And I swipe up or down here, and that reduces the volume. That is great. I would say that is really, really great. Now, there's one thing that I did notice here. I take one out. It does not immediately pause. And that's great because maybe I still want to listen here, but I'm used to on the AirPods Pro or any AirPods, you remove one and it stops the music. And you can then restart it and listen to it in one. But we're going to take advantage of this right now by looking at the side of this here. Now you can see that there's that matte finish on the outside. That's how it has those receptors to triple tap to, I guess, go to the previous song, double tap to pause, and then to slide on the full stem to actually, well, lower the volume here or increase the volume on the other side. And you can see it's very AirPod-y-like, except in black. But one of the things I think is the best on this is all of this is a clear plastic material, but it has this kind of rubberized, silicone-y, very, very, like it is not overly big like a pair of AirPods. And I want to show you this here. You can see that this is a big, chunky kind of silicone tip to kind of get that seal, and it does take up space. This is one of these things where this fits in a smaller case than the AirPods, but it's because you don't get that kind of seal, but you still get this that fits in your ear that kind of just gives you that more security when you're moving around. Because with old AirPods, all the plastic AirPods, and even like the new generation of just AirPods don't have any silicone tip, but this rubber or silicone here just kind of lets it sit in my ear. I have found that when I talk a lot with the AirPods Pro, it kind of loosens in general. If I'm eating, it loosens in general. I've been talking here for the entirety of this time and just had to push this in a little bit, but it has really not lost anything. I was trying this kind of biking around and I had something very similar just happen right now. This cut out just for half a second. When I was biking, I always have my phone in my right pants pocket, so I believe it may have affected this. I may have passed through something, but I stopped at the stoplight. This went out for like a full second, came back, went out for another full second, and then came back, and then really no issues. But this is something I'm really not used to with AirPods. But again, a $100 product, a $250 product compared to something literally dollars. So if you can find this at the same deal that they have, I would say go for it. It's an amazing little thing that I've gotten here. And for me, tap to pause, perfect. And for me, it's just something that really is just, it's worth it. It's worth it to me. And I think it's worth it to you guys for under, I would say $15. And you can actually see, this is like the 1 weak point. The hinge is kind of weak. And actually, does the hinge work? Hinge here stays open with gravity. You have to push it shut. This one sounds a little bit tinny, but it does not open this way, so at least there's that. But it doesn't have a kind of mechanism to keep it from closing. Why would you need that? Because these would be falling out anyway. If you want, here, you can take a look inside here. This is kind of a matte material. At the very bottom, we're gonna have the connectors. So this little metal part here, oh, it's looking at my eyes. This little metal part here is going to sit inside here. This one's going to sit inside here. You can see the little light comes on here. It also does come on. It kind of shows like an orangey red when it's charging. Oh, red when it's dead, orange when it's not fully charged, and green when it's fully charged. And I mean, I have to say this at this point, it's USB-C. Everything has to be USB-C at this point. That's just kind of where we are. But I'm happy with it. You can see this kind of, just polish this up. It looks pretty good. I have cat hair everywhere, so that's just on me. But yeah, these are the ThinkPlus earbuds from Lenovo, found on Wish. And again, I've been using this for a while, and I'm pretty happy with them. But again, this led me into getting things that I don't really need. So just control your spending. You don't need to get all this stuff, but at least this worked out here. All right, guys, if you have any comments or questions, put in the comment section below. We just changed our email here. So you can find me on Instagram at m8b9, but now our new email is creativenyc2023. So if you need anything from me, go there, creativenyc2023@gmail.com. But thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you next time.